I'm Christopher Barney. I'm a game design professor from Northeastern University. I've been an industry game design professional for well over a decade. Before that, I got my undergraduate and master's degrees in game design before there were degrees in game design. This is about game design patterns. I guess another thing I could have said about myself is that I've published a book on game design patterns that grew out of the things that I've done teaching games and learning how to teach architecture and level design, which led me to design patterns of architecture. I adapted that work to game design, building on the work of other scholars, Björk and Helapainen being sort of the foremost, to be able to sort of bring the difficult process of deriving game design patterns from played game experience, bringing that to a level that students can participate in that process and use creating patterns as a way to understand game design themselves.
Today we have Chris Barney from Northeastern University here. He's an expert and industry veteran from Boston, US. So we brought Chris in here because we're currently working on a project that we intend to realize by next year. But since he's been here already, we thought it would be an excellent opportunity to have him give a workshop on game design patterns. So what he does is he developed a pattern language for game designs. This is a way how to teach and use game design patterns. And the workshop itself was also an idea to allow students to work with actual professionals. So we had an approach of collaborative learning with persons of diverse backgrounds and diverse skill levels.
Like today we are studying the game design and the pattern language, which is like really complicated but really interesting thing. And yeah, we're working in totally new groups. I don't know anyone in my group and it's pretty fun.
I'm here today because I got to know it through Benjamin and through Game Lab organized on PJAIT. But I can also see many people not only from other cities but also coming from abroad. It's really a great place to be today.
So for this particular workshop, it's to familiarize people with the process of creating a pattern and to begin to let people see how patterns are connected to each other. The stretch goal of the project, of the workshop, is for those groups to then take the patterns that they have created or discovered in their process and come up with a possible design for a game based on those patterns. And then the hope is that they will take that learning into the classroom and use patterns to explore concepts they find difficult to themselves within their own education, or take that process back to their indie studios and be able to use that to improve their studio's designs and increase the quality of their output.
Since I'm conducting classes to students, I find it very important to actually take part in classes myself, because then I can place myself at the receiving end of any assignments and any curricula. So this kind of helps me, get the bearing and improve my own, hopefully improve my own teaching abilities, essentially.
Best part of the experience today is networking. It's about meeting old people that you know and meeting new people that you still didn't know, but you would like to.
Getting to work with other peoples from different environments with different skill sets and basically sharing the ideas together and learning the same concepts together is really a great way of acquiring the information, and is also socially quite pleasant. So yeah, it's the best part for sure.
I've had the privilege of being able to interact with a group of Polish and international students for the first time, see them engage with the work that I've done and that I've seen in the context of students in my own university many times, but seeing the different ways that that's interacted with and the different rigor and curiosity that's brought to that by a different type of students has been what I've been enjoying today.
So we are very happy the workshop has been well received by all participants. Usually it's quite a challenge to have students with little experience and industry professionals work together in the same teams, more or less on the same hierarchical level. But so far it's been great. We can see obviously that there is a very, very friendly and very comfortable atmosphere among the teams. You have juniors learning from seniors and seniors taking the opportunity to teach and instruct juniors in how to develop game design patterns.
Sure, I will also call my friends from abroad if it's possible. That's awesome, guys.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, of course, I love such events and I'm quite often participating in them.
Yes, absolutely. It's been a blast, and I hope it will still continue being so after we present our work at the end of the day today.